I think this is also an add-on to the previous one where, because it was also an abandonment wound, right? And so that's usually what ends up happening, I think, with people pleasers, is that at one point they were abandoned. So they feel like, okay, well, let me prevent that from happening again. And I'll just please everybody around me and they won't leave me. They won't abandon me. And then it's like, it's almost like your biggest nightmare when everybody abandons you and then you're left all alone in your own silence and thoughts. But it's like, it's the medicine you need. It's the wrong way to say this, but it keeps coming out. It's like to recognize you never needed them, but it's not that. It's not that. That's why I'm like, it's the wrong way to say that. It's like that you're whole and good within, and it's not because of you that others left, right? Like people leave because of their own stuff, right? So for my instance, my mother committed suicide when I was 5. She didn't commit suicide when I was 5 because she hated her daughter, right? And needed to leave her daughter. Even saying that makes me choke up. Of course not, right? And I don't know that I ever consciously thought that. I think most people who are healing abandonment wounds or people pleasing or all these things, that's the point. It's like you're not conscious to those silent lies. And those silent lies build, and they're mean, they're hurtful. Like who, it's like those whispers, that's interesting. I woke up this morning and I heard in my ear as I was waking up, "You're caged and bound." And I thought, well, if that isn't a fucking lie, who's in my ear? Like what kind of shit is that? And that's what happens when we lie to ourselves. We cage ourselves up and bind ourselves up. And sometimes you can't get answers, right? Like, how's a 5-year-old going to process that and get real answers on why her mother left? Believe me, I was told all types of stories in an attempt to help me, but that's not how a child's mind computes. I'm actually okay, but it's a sad story. It's a sad story. And so, it is like you get the medicine you need, right? It's like I desperately needed alone time and silence. And it was like forced. And it is for a million reasons, because there was a lot. It wasn't just that. But it does feel like you're going through a wonky world of like the Wizard of Oz is the best example I have at the moment, because that's what they keep flashing, where it's like all peaches and cream, and then you're in like fucking hell, and you're what fucking nightmare did I trip into? How did this happen? How? It was just beautiful out, and that's kind of what happens. It's like we. It's almost like the idea of you hear divine intervention or these kind of things, where it's like the universe can see your heart is good, but it's like the devil within is whispering in your ear and you don't even know it. You don't even recognize it. You don't even see it. You don't even hear it. What's going on? How can you not? Because it is dictating your moves, but you don't see that it's dictating your moves. You're playing small, but you don't realize you're playing small because the devil's convinced you that you need to play small. This idea, yeah? And so, oh man, because they were just showing like a little kid running around pleasing everybody. But then as people were leaving, they're like, no, and trying to keep them and please them. And it was like, no, you got to let it all fall. It's like that bitter medicine that you need to swallow, that you don't want to swallow. And there is no spoonful of sugar. Now it's time. You got to swallow that medicine and heal these wounds and take a look at what's going on. And and it's different for everybody. Like in my case, and because of what I'm suggesting, the people pleasing and looking outside oneself, it's like, oh, no. Then if she can't manage not looking outside herself, then give her nothing and no one to look at, right? Like this idea of forced isolation, in that stripping it all away is the medicine, because you need to see what you're thinking, what you're saying, what you're doing, and why, and where it's coming from. And if you can't do that with others around, then no problem. It's almost, it's funny in that it's like, it's almost testing the universe, but you don't realize you're doing it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have said that that's what I was doing. I wouldn't have said I was like, no, leave me alone, ignoring the universe. I wouldn't have thought that, really. And, but that's how they're showing it now. It's kind of like, it gets louder and louder until you listen. And you will listen eventually, or you go out that way, and then it doesn't serve you. It's like, doesn't serve you not to listen. Yeah. I feel like there was more there. But we'll leave it there. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.